football, 95 to 97. Two varsity letters. Interesting story, and this goes back to the one about the hard work issue. Realized in his sophomore year, he wasn't up to the physical task of playing. He was out there in training camp, which in those days was 3 days a week over 2 weeks, and a lot of cramping. And he said he had to be constantly sprayed by the water girls. Now that doesn't sound like a bad thing to me. But he evidently that isn't what he wanted, so. We tried to get him to play the tuba at the end, but he wouldn't go for that either. 2 years later, he's getting a Division I scholarship, and he really had to certainly put a lot of hard work in. And he wants to recognize one of his coaches, and I'm sure he'll do it when he's up here himself. But I think that it's interesting that I've known Dennis Erb for a long time. And I never thought I'd see a room full of people that were about to applaud him. So he credits Dennis Erb for turning his life around. There you go. After starting for 2 seasons on the offensive line for the Titans and being named an all-area honorable mention by the News Record, which is no longer in existence, Steve accepted a scholarship to Marshall University, where he started an NCAA 1A record 52 consecutive games for the Thundering Herd. He was twice named to the All-MAC Conference team, and he played an integral part in 4 consecutive Mid-American Conference championships. Steve was drafted in the 4th round of the NFL draft by the Indianapolis Colts, where he started 13 games as a rookie for the 2003 AFC South champions. He was also named to the Pro Football Weekly All-Rookie team that season. Steve was signed the following season by the Philadelphia Eagles, where he got to play in Super Bowl 39 against the New England Patriots. If you remember that Super Bowl, that's the one now where all the coaches go like this. So there you go, cheating, which is certainly a surprise for us in Pittsburgh. In any event, see, congratulations.
Oh, so this is great. I'm going last. We have the guy who I followed growing up who was just an awesome athlete, Sam Robick. One of the most articulate speakers I just ever heard. It was nice to meet you, Jared. So we got Eric, the emotional one. He was broke down a couple times, so that's not going to happen with me. And then we had the guy that cut me a bunch of times from the baseball team. So. I want to thank you guys, Mr. Fortune, Mrs. Dillon, the Shimoleskis, Gina and Mike. Thank you so much for nominating me. My wife, Jess, thanks for having my kid in there. And thanks for being part of those guys. Obviously, Mom and Dad for being everything. I appreciate you guys always picking me up, taking places. Honestly, I mean, there's a bunch of stories I could tell, but we're trying to keep it to 5-10 minutes, so I'm not going to tonight. But thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. And all my friends and family came. Appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to me. You guys knew me, when I was that kid, throwing up, cramping up, puking up, not being able to make it through the practice, and things changed. Obviously, I want to credit Mr. Erb for creating a physical part of what I became, and a lot of the mental part too, because those workouts weren't easy. The 90s were a lot different than the thousands, young men, and a lot of things changed. You young kids back there, things were different back then. Things were a lot different. Those coaches got to do whatever they wanted to us. Sam, you can attest to that. But my story is an interesting story because you can see on the book, my big honor at Shaler was being an honorable mention all-area player. I played with probably about 10 kids that deserve this honor more than me as a Shaler area athlete. We're looking at a kid over here that's filming me. He was a freaking Quad A Player of the Year. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Hopefully I can nominate you next year, Chris. But it's awesome to be here, and thank you for recognizing me. I wasn't an all-conference player at Shaler. I probably wouldn't even start as a junior, except Mark Weiner got hurt on the last series of the meaningless scrimmage against Blackhawk. Coach Rocco wanted to prove a point that we were better than Blackhawk. And unfortunately, his right tackle went down. Fortunate for me, I was the backup right tackle. So, I got to play, and I played pretty well over those 2 years. Earned a scholarship to Marshall, and, stuff took off for me. And a lot of it, Mr. Erb, is because of what you instilled in me with the work ethic, being in that weight room, and always working hard. You know, Shayla's been great to me, you know, in a lot of ways, and maybe what I was as a player and as an athlete, as a man. Trying to be more of a leader when I got to college and stuff, and it worked out very well. But to be honest, nothing would have happened without you, Chris, sitting in the van after a JVB game, not playing a rep. You know, and if you guys don't know what a rep is, it's a play. All right, and all the athletes know what a rep is. I didn't play a play in a JVB game, so that's not the JV team. It's the backup JV team, and I didn't play a rep in the game. And you know, I'm in the car crying, and you know, Chris told me, quit being a sissy. He didn't use that word, it was the 90s, all right? We're not gonna quit being a sissy and just get better. And you know, I ended up doing that, and it worked out pretty well. So thanks, Chris, for setting me straight. You know, he was like a brother to me. We grew up 3 doors down, constantly beating each other's butt in athletics and just fist fights. So, you know, those things go a long way whenever you get up here and become a grown-up in a way. I'm sure you hockey pros probably pulled the jersey of each other's heads and pwned each other from that every now and then. And you got better and you got closer from it. But thanks to everyone involved in the Hall of Fame process. Mrs. Dillon, thank you so much. I know I procrastinate a whole lot. That's my style. So thank you. Mr. Shutter, thanks for your kind words up here, I think. But again, just, you know, thank my family and friends for being here. Coach Emmanuel, thanks for being here. You know, you'll be up here obviously one day. We ever make the playoffs again, it'll be a good day, you know. So thanks for doing what you did here. And hopefully some of you guys appreciate, you young dudes, what you've been through, and you new athletes back there. Is that big Devin dude back there still? Hopefully he heard some of this. That's a monster, all right? Nevin, you work your tail off and try to be up here one day, man. God can't coach size, all right? So thanks to everybody. Awesome Hall of Fame class. Thanks, Mr. Shutter. And thanks to the Palmer family. Mr. Palmer's a heck of a dude. I got to know a little bit through football coaching. And thanks for being here too as well. Thank you.